ETC.
ఇది ఆన్లైన్లో కనిపిస్తుంది కదా,
కనబడదా? షేర్ చేసింది కదా,
చేస్తే వస్తాను కదా.
ఫుల్ సైజ్ తీసుకోండి,
ఫుల్ సైజ్ అయ్యింది
మరి యూట్యూబ్
సౌండ్
స్టాప్ కొట్టాడు సైడ్ స్టాప్. అది యూత్ కానీ అక్కడ రాలేదు కదా.
ఆన్లైన్లో
Pleasant morning, everybody. I welcome one and all for the multi-national webinar on My Action for Cyber, sharing innovation ideas for environmental sustainability. So, in the Government College, Autonomous Chittoor, on the occasion of the World Environmental Day 2022, we welcome all the delegates to join us for a dialogue on My Action for Survival. Let's share our ideas for better future. So, being academicians, we know very well, we teach regarding environmental protection, biodiversity, but so far we are not in action.
You are on mute, Sujatas.
Another madam.
Good morning, everybody. IQAC one day action for survival. So far, we all update our servants. We are only talking about the time has come that we have to get into action. So in this 2 hours webinar, we have
invited two resource persons who had traveled nearly 30 years by protecting the environment with their service motto. By sharing their experiences, their journey, we may get many innovative ideas to protect our environment. So I welcome one and all for this national webinar. So we know very well in the universe. In the universe are billions of galaxies. In our galaxy are billions of planets. But there is only one Earth. So this is the theme of World Environment Day 2022. Yesterday in our college, we have seen many activities was organized by NSS, NCC and Department of Botany, which has motivated Eco Club, which has motivated students. But this has to go on for year long, 365 days. We ourselves put into action everything, all the activities to protect our environment. So in order to motivate it, share the ideas, we have invited resource persons from various voluntary organizations. To begin with this program, I now request the organizing secretary, Dr. LMD Bakshugaru, to reveal, to say the significance of this program. So I invite Bakshu sir to start with the significance of this day.
Yeah. ಇದು ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಅದು ಇದು స్క్రీన్ ఉంటే వైర్ ఇందాక వచ్చి ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ పోయింది. Good morning to all participants and our beloved faculty members, principal sir. So I invite cordially to the one-day occasion national seminar on the occasion of World Environment Day. I take it as immense pleasure and privilege to invite all of you on this occasion. Today, a special day which is inviting us to learn something about the sustainable management, which is one of the important aspects of this nation seminar. I would like to thank all the participants and our college principals, convener, and the faculty members, students who are joined in this occasion. So, we have to remember this World Environment Day is one of the biggest international day for the environment. It is led by United Nations Environment Program held annually since 1973. It has been a largest global platform accounting the outreach. It is celebrated by millions of people across the world. The World Environment Day is hosted by Sweden for this year only one earth is the campaign slogan with a focus on living sustainability in harmony with nature. So already our convener has initiated that our planet is the only earth in this galaxy which is having the ambient environment for the living system. The World 2002 World Environment Day campaign is only one Earth calls for collective transformative action on a global scale to celebrate, protect, and restore our planet. On this occasion, the President of India has given a tweet by his message on World Environment Day. Let us reaffirm our commitment to protecting our planet for the future generations by promoting sustainable development and responding to the challenges of climate change. I urge all fellow citizens to do this part to make the planet cleaner and healthier. This is the message tweeted yesterday by our Honorable President of India. At the same time, there are so many messages found online. Humanity is using up the world resource faster than they can naturally recover, says United Nations. World Environment Day on June 5th is a global event to celebrate and encourage action on climate crisis. The most climate adaptation to developing nations is now estimated to be $500 million per year. Carbon dioxide emissions will need to halve by 2030, United Nations information, to avoid temperature rise by 2.7 degrees centigrade and higher at the end of the century. We are running out of time to save our planet, using up the equivalent of 1.6 Earth to maintain our current way of life. And nature simply cannot keep our demands. That's message from the organizers of the World Environment Day 2022 on the June 5th. Across the world, this event can be celebrated by and planned from the seminar in form of seminars, concert to beach the countryside cleanups. Results will be staging a city environment festival, while Mumbai will stage the Green Ride Cyclothon to promote their sustainable way to travel. It's now the largest global environmental event with millions of people in more than 150 countries participating in this event. The idea is to engage governments, businessmen, civil society, schools, celebrities, cities, and communities in raising aware of awareness and celebrating the environmental action. The 2022 Environment Day is hosted by Sweden campaigns for collective transformative action on global scale to celebrate, protect, and restore our planet, encouraging everyone everywhere to live sustainably and taking action on the climate crisis. Nowadays, a plastic is one of the important hazard which is giving a lot of problems, which has begun its life in 1950 and with estimation of 275 million metric tons. By 2020, it came up 359 million metrics by 2018. Between 4.8 million and 12.7 million metric tons and discarded into the oceans annually by countries with the occasion of coastlines. So today's our hot point is in the seminar we are going to know about the plastic and its degradation. We is giving our one of the resource person is eminent on the plastic recycling. Hence, we are the present scenario is concentrated on this plastic recycling. Since the ocean is downstream for the every terrestrial location which is receiving a body of for much plastic waste is generated for land. Several million tons of the debris end up in the world's ocean every year, and much of the improperly discarded plastic litter. The first oceanographic study to examine the amount of near surface plastic debris in the world ocean was published in 2014, estimated that 5.25 billion trillion individual plastic particles weighing roughly 244,000 metric tons were floating on the near surface. A study determined that 44% of the plastic debris in the rivers and oceans on the shorelines is made up of bags, bottles, and items related to the takeout meals. So this is one of the important scene which is immediately you can get about when you search on the Google. So this is one of the hazard. If you observe the individuals, lot of plastic material was dumped on the seashores, land, and even in the oceans, which is causing detrimental effect on the existence of the biodiversity, and which is one of the important cause of uh, threat to cause for the threat of biodiversity existence. Hence, the plastic pollution is one of the fearing threat to the existing life, and which is making lot of damages. The plastic ever synthetic material, and which is having its advantage like lightweight, water resistant, durable, strong, economical, and resistant to the corrosion as well as chemicals. You can find anywhere to you look, and it is one of the properties are the first they don't smell, they are versatile, third they are very cheap. Unfortunately, these qualities are make plastic items antagonist for the environment, especially for dearly held waterways. In fact, dangerous forms of plastics are turning up into the alarming number throughout the weathers of the United States. This rising concerns about the a previously known from pollution that scientists fear poses risk to the people and wildlife, spreading toxic chemicals coupled with the disease causing bacteria. Some of the some of the initiatives we have to remember, these initiatives may stop the plastic pollution, stop using plastic on day-to-day basis. One should plant a tree in a year, take an initiative to keep your society clean and maintain hygiene. Do not throw garbage in a river and sea. Be mindful using the things and recycle them. Try to reuse the things. Drive less and ride a bicycle more. Save water as much you can. Exploitation and resources to a minimum level. Do not let acids and chemicals into the rivers. So these are the some of the important take home to our nation seminar. I also request all of the participants to have to being with us. Two eminent resource persons will give the very good, wonderful message for the sustainable utilization of resources as well as maintenance of the plastic reuse. Thank you very much for giving this type of opportunity to me. At the same time, I would like to thank once again the participants and resource persons spending their valuable time. I hand over now this to our convener madam to give us the important valuable message for the further proceedings. Thank you, thank you one and all.
Thank you very much, sir, for giving a powerful report on World Environmental Day 2022. Now it's time has come that we should start our technical session. One, there will be a slight change in the program because of some meeting with the government for organizing Gautam sir, the first resource person. Now I invite the second resource person, Mrs. Preeti Rao, social entrepreneur and the founder of Soil and Soul Foundation and the Bioenzyme Entrepreneurs Academy India, Bangalore. So for the past 30 years, she has put her soul into this society to serve the nation. So to introduce her, now I request Dr. A. Sasikala Madam to introduce her to the audience, please. Good morning. And welcome to today's webinar. That is my action for survival. The first technical session. To understanding the impact of development on the environment and sustainability. Soon, she started growing vegetables on her tiny terrace. Installed a biogas plant that converted wet waste into cooking gas. Started composting and making manure. Installed solar panels to generate electricity. Harvested rainwater. Discovered the use of bioenzymes and stopped using chemical-based cleaners at home. Started consuming less plastic, reduced buying anything that came in plastic. With these simple practices, she not only reduced dependency on the market but also our carbon footprint. Motivated by her limited success, she wanted to help others lead a sustainable lifestyle. Thus, Soil and Soul was born. 14 years later, Soil and Soul has revived many water bodies in India, imparted environmental education, delivered CSR programs for corporates, took up stewardship to encourage enthusiasts, created a handful of earth-friendly alternatives, above all, contributed positively to the society we live in. Preeti loves to educate people about the environment. She has been experimenting with bioenzymes for over a decade now. She has open sourced the knowledge and learning about bioenzymes and their application. Her work has been covered by print and electronic media all over India. Preeti dreams of establishing a center of excellence for sustainability one day. So with this brief introduction, Mrs. Preeti, I welcome you to this webinar and make enlighten us all. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Sasikala Madam. Madam, are you in the meeting? Can you join us now? Yeah, we can see you, ma'am. Present morning, ma'am. Welcome to the webinar.
Hello, very good morning, everyone. This is Shrikant here.
We can't hear your voice, please.
Very good morning. This is Shrikant here. Preeti is having some issues with some technical issues with her laptop. Her mic is not functioning, so she's just trying to. Yeah, she's back.
Is it okay now? Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Now it's okay. Yeah, please. Please carry on.
Okay. So, good morning, all of you, and it's pleasure being here with all the students. I would like to share some presentation which will make you understand why bioenzyme. What is bioenzyme? Okay. Is it okay now? Me or is it better now? Is it better now?
Yeah. Yes, madam.
Okay, so what is this bioenzyme and what are we, how do we adopt it in our daily life and how does it work in improving our environment? So, so here is the Bioenzyme Entrepreneur Academy of India. So this is a very new organization, and here we have all the bioenzyme enthusiasts across the world with us in this organization. So when you ask about bioenzyme, some I think you can't see my screen also. No, I will just share it again.
Madam, do you want to present? Yes, madam, it is visible. It is now visible, madam. You can present.
So biotime is a very complex solution, and but it is made by very simple fermentation process by using the kitchen waste. Now, how it is useful and why it is useful that we are going to discover in today's talk.
అవును సార్ ఇక్కడ పిల్లలు ఇటు తిరుగుతున్నారు వాళ్ళు ఏం చేస్తున్నారు అక్కడ వాళ్ళు ఎక్స్పర్ట్ లా కూర్చొని ఇన్ఛార్జ్ గారు
Madam, mute lo unna.
Yeah. Okay, you can all hear me, right? Clearly?
Madam, from your side it is in mute. Please unmute and speak, madam.
Okay. It is not mute. You can't hear me? You can't hear me?
Yeah, now it is okay, madam.
Now it is audible.
Okay, good. So bioenzyme is a simple made by simple fermentation of fruits and vegetables what we throw out of the home. And how do we use it? It has a lot of different enzymes like lipase, amylase, proteins. And what I understand today, student must be knowing basics about the enzymes and work it does. Now, today in ecology, we have these challenges. The landfill or water pollutant, medicines that get discarded, plastics, soil fertility, air, and of course the water quality that goes with that. Now, these are all the challenges which are made by human. All of us have been doing this. Now, landfill, we all know the things what goes out of our home. It's get into somewhere outskirts of the city and it gets filled, which pollutes the groundwater as well. Water pollutant. Okay, now how I and you are responsible for this water pollutant? So forget about industries. Let us talk just about our homes. How many chemicals are we using in our daily life? The moment we enter to clean our home, to clean ourselves, to clean our vessels in the kitchen, to clean our laundry, everywhere, and whatever we apply on the body, everything has a chemical, and everything which drains out, it goes into our water system. Now, all the chemicals are not bad, but yes, there are some toxic chemicals which we need to understand how it is affecting us and our ecology. So you would have seen there are many rivers and lakes which are getting lathered up nowadays, and most of the things are from which drains out from our home. And can you guess what is the most poisonous or the toxic chemical every home today has got? It is the toilet cleaner what we have. Everything that drains out there, it is spoiling our water cycle. Now, how does this medicine is polluting? It is again a very challenging question. See, medicine recovers us. We take medicine to recover ourselves from whatever illness we have. But when it drains out from the body, when it flushes out, it is causing a lot of disturbance in aquatic life. It all goes into it. In the stomach of all these fish, all these aquatic, whatever lives there, whether we grow a plant there or we grow some aquatic life there, it all goes into them. They will not understand, this medicine is not for us. They just consume the water, and the medicine particles are there in the water, which is disturbing the aquatic disturbances there. Plastic, we all know. We just heard how the plastic is, and we all know plastic is causing a problem, but we have a solution. Isn't it wonderful? We will discover how does it work for the plastic and soil fertility. How the water, landfill, medicine, plastic, how it is disturbing our soil fertility. The soil fertility is it's getting disturbed because we have everything imbalanced. The water which drains out from our home, it goes into the soil, the same soil which grows food for us. And through the soil, through the roots, it gets into our food. Have you ever thought the water which drains out from our home, it comes back to us? It does come back. It just gets filtered somewhere, it gets cleans up somewhere, and again it comes back. So every time you open a tap, there is a toilet cleaner in that, there's a floor cleaner in that, there is a shampoo, whatever we use, dishwasher, laundry wash, whatever we use at home. Maybe in a very, very small quantity, it is still there in that water, and it comes back to us. And if whatever you put it in the water, it does get evaporated, goes into the air. Everything when you see, it is all interlinked. And when we, all have seen these ads, the
ఆగిపోతాయి మొత్తం ఏది అయిపోతుంది సార్ నెట్ ఆగిపోతుంది మళ్ళీ నెట్ తీసిన ఇంకా తీసుకున్నాం లాగు
germs on your floor or in the toilet. So everywhere we are addressing killing of germs. Why are we killing the germs? Germs are the part of our ecosystem. Yes, there are harmful germs and there are useful germs. But the useful germs are just 5% of our ecosystem or of our entire microbes population. 95% of microbes are good for us, good for ecosystem. But today, when we are killing the germs, we are not just killing the bad germs, we are also killing the good germs. So that is bringing an imbalance in our system itself. You're free to ask me questions after I finish. These are very, very small things, and we need to understand how our ecosystem is working and how each one of us are connected with all of these. So to manage those 5% of germs, we are killing those 95% which is good for us. And that is how, the imbalances are created. Why are we killing germs? We need to learn to manage them, not to kill them. They are in universe for some reason. They have some function. They definitely have some work to do. So we have to learn to manage them. And when we kill those germs, we are actually breaking our own food chain. And breaking of food chain rather than constructively using, how do you build on that? Our actions are completely opposite. So we need to learn to handle it, not kill the germs. So every time you use any product, you need to understand: are we killing the germs or are we protecting ourselves? Today,
Ma'am,
we faced
sorry to
yes, yes,
ma'am, your screen is not changed, ma'am.
you have not changed.
Yes, ma'am. Now it's okay, ma'am.
Okay, so these are the challenges what I've been explaining till now. So this is I hope all of you have understood the life of the water pollution, medicine, plastics, soil fertility, and air quality. So it's all comes from our home. Let us focus only at individual level, what we can do it from our home rather than focusing the bigger things. So, as I said, when we use and when we kill those germs, we are actually uh, bringing that imbalance in our ecosystem. So, microbes are dying. So, we need to grow microbes to bring back that ecosystem, to bring back the balance in our ecosystem. So every time you use any product, make sure you know how, and also try to understand. We're killing the germs, and this pandemic, which we all have faced in last few years. It's like uh, because of the microbes which is totally gone from our ecosystem. These microbes are around us, the microbes are everywhere. And now, these microbes, when you kill them, when you destroy them, whether it is an air spray or deodorant or whatever chemicals we use for cleaning our home, we have made our surroundings completely empty. There is absolutely nothing. So when there is absolutely nothing, any harmful bacteria, virus, fungi, any microbes can come and easily attack you. It can easily attack us. We need to grow that microbes to grow the shield around us. Microbes has very important role to play. Today, the Earth is a living planet not because of human beings. It is a living planet because of microbes. Because of microbes, we are existing. Because of microbes, the trees and the birds and the animals are existing. Water is existing because of microbes. Soil is soil because of microbes. Air is breathable because of microbes. Where there is no microbe, there is no ecosystem. You can see. Have you ever seen life in any other planet? We don't have any life in the planet because there are no microbes there. So when we are blessed with such an environment, we need to grow that. We can't be ignoring these microbes around us. So today we are going to just have a focus on what are the potentials of bioenzymes. Sir, can you please mute yourself, sir? Bhanu Prakash. So we will see what are the potentials of enzymes and how it can take care of all these challenges what we have today. So as a trial, we have already done the trials on soil, for agriculture, for water, for air, for domestic, for plastics, and for medical. Uh, so all these challenges what we saw, we have tried these bioenzymes and we have got a very good result. So how, what, we will see it in uh, slides. So what are the potentials? So bioenzyme can treat grey water. It can stabilize the sludge. It can fix the nitrogen in the soil. It can improve the aquatic life. It can accelerate the decomposition. So, when I'm talking about the acceleration of decomposition, it's basically the landfills can be taken care very easily. Antimicrobial potential. So, wherever there's a loss of microbes, we can have good microbes around, and the harmful microbes can be taken care by these enzymes. So fresh water treatment, we have cleaned a lot of lakes. Domestic water treatment, all uh, the grey water or the black water which comes out from the homes can be treated well with enzymes. The sludges from dairy industry or any other industries can be taken care very easily. What is the principle of bioenzyme? How does it work? So bioenzyme has a function of catalysis, decomposition, transformation, and recombination. So it can decompose, it can transform, and it can bring back the life or oxygen which is lost in the water or any ecosystem. And it can accelerate the process. It can bring back the microbes which is originally lost in the water. It can increase the oxygen content in the water and bring that aerobic bacteria in a dominant group and helps in growing the aquatic life. And of course, the nutrition increases because of that. It accelerates the water to restore ecological balance. So these are the very simple principles that enzymes works on. So these are the research which has been done to prove that bioenzyme can work on grey water treatment. It can work on the sludge stabilization from the dairy industry. It brings back the soil fertility and nitrogen fixation. It increases the microbial activity in the soil. So anything, if we have to, revive, we need to add good microbes into it, and it works. The mass composting. So this is again on a research way. They have done some papers writing on this landfill, which can decompose the compostable waste or the wet waste very fast. It can accelerate the process very fast. We don't have to wait for long to reduce the quantity of the waste what we have around. Antimicrobial activity, so it has been tested against 6 different bacteria, harmful bacteria, and the results have been very encouraging. Phenol coefficient, so this is definitely better than phenol. It is 4 times better than phenol and 4 times the effectiveness is efficiency is more than the phenol. So when we have such a lovely thing which can be done in a very easy way, so we need to start, working now. We have to stop talking. We've been only talking and we are losing our way somewhere because all of us depends on the same water, same air and same soil. We all need to come together and do the work towards reviving these. But after, the way the climate, the climate warming or changes are happening, you can see it clearly, how fast it is approaching us. and it is all of us, we need to come together and do this work. So what is this? Our BEA, Bioenzyme Entrepreneur Academy. So we have combination of scholars, lot of students with us, government bodies, entrepreneurs who wants to take up this as a career and to make their own product. We need to bring we need to give these kind of options in our society so that people understand why we need to use this, not the toxic chemicals. Consumers, definitely we have many people who are using and making this. The lot of educational and training institutes are associated with us who wants to take up this kind of work which can not just educate children but also give them the option as a career for them. So we are the team. These are our team, the members, the trustee members here. All of us are from different parts of India. From north to south, east to west, all of us are here in this group. We have advisory team. So last one, what you can see, the Dr. Rushikon. So Dr. Rushikon is the lady who invented bioenzyme, and she is also associated with us. She is advising us in many of the courses and many of the work what is going on in bioenzyme. Dr. Joel, she is from Malaysia. Dr. Snehal Donde, she is doing a lot of work on the ground on bioenzyme. Hari is the IT backup for us who helps us in IT advisor for us. Dr. Arun, he is a researcher. He is the one who has proven all these tests and research, whatever I have shared it with you. He is the one who has proved it that it works and the functionality of enzymes. And Dr. Mansi Bal, he is also the one who is promoting and guiding us in making up the course material. You know, it is bioenzyme making is such a simple process, but this is such a big challenge for us to convince everybody to start using it and start making it and take it up as a career. So I felt simplicity is actually a very big challenge because one simple liquid can change so many things, and it is so difficult for us to make people understand, or it is so difficult for logical mind to understand that one simple liquid can do many things. You can see this. Okay, I will show you later. So these are the few case studies what we have done. This is the lake in Bangalore, Halal Santra. So here it was 42 acres of lake where it has a sedimentation area and the main lake. So sedimentation area has got two big inlets from the sewage. So because of that, the water is black. It had very bad smell, and it's connected to the main lake. So, because of all these things, aquatic life hardly exists here. A lot of mosquito breeding, pets. So this is the sedimentation area. You can see there's a black water. The water was pitch black color, and these are the 3 treatments date what we have done to the sedimentation area. Now, after the treatment, we have done this pre-treatment and post-treatment data, the testing what we have done for 22 different parameters. And the colored one, what you see, the lines, which has changed drastically. There is a change in every reading, but these are the most noticeable, which can reduce. We have seen the odor has totally gone, the turbidity has improved in the water, the TDS has improved in the water, the COD, BOD, total suspended salt, TSS has improved. So a lot of parameters has shown a lot of changes. So, any dirty water can be treated naturally without any interference from outside. So these are the changes what we have observed. After initial round of bioremediation, the bad odor had completely gone. The black water has changed to green. This is again the same sedimentation area you can see. You can see the previous one, it is black color and now it is this green color. There is no mosquito breeding. There is improved in aquatic life, and all these parameters have changed. The turbidity also has changed. I'll show some pictures as well later. This is another lake, Anchepalya Lake. So all these things have been changed to this now. And today this lake is like a forest. We have created the food forest around the lake, which works as a feed for the animals, birds and butterflies. This lake we have done it in Agra. Just in the matter of 2 days, we saw the order has gone, the change in the water quality. This is another lake in Bangalore again, Subita Lake. This also has shown a lot of changes. And this is in Raipur, Ujjain. We are doing many kunds there. Kund is nothing but Kalyani. It's an old water reservoir kind of thing. So we have picked up these kind of projects to show them that yes, we can definitely do it without much complications in cleaning the lake. So this is the water turbidity. You can see the first picture. The water is so dense, and here the water is very clear. This is again the first lake what I was talking, Lal Sandra. You can see there's a lot of mosquito breeding bed. It was that bad. And this is that sedimentation area. This is the main lake. Now after some time you can see there's a no change. The main lake and the sedimentation area water looks same almost. And the quality I've shown you the report how it has changed. People have started feeling there is a lot of change. This is again a sedimentation area, and this is the person who's spraying the enzymes on this sedimentation area. So not just this, so we are encouraging a lot of entrepreneur people who wants to start their own business. So we are supporting them. We do the consultation, we do the hand holding, and we start our work with this. Now, for the students, we definitely have a lot of work to collaborate and do uh, because this ecology belongs to all of us, and it's everybody's duty to join hand and do the work towards it. We are open to for the internship with the students. We can guide them for research if they're looking for research in this line in future, or if they want to start their own business with a very small amount of money. They can do. They can join our academy. We have a small membership fees for the students. They can join and they can definitely learn and grow together. So this is what I have to say. This is my contact, our contact number, contact@beacademy.in. So you can always take a note of this and connect with us if you have any doubt. And this is I will stop my presentation now. I will show you a bottle of enzyme so that you will understand how does it look and what we are talking about. Or any other doubt, you're free to ask me. So
Yes,
this is
ma'am.
the enzyme.
Now the session is open for discussion. If anybody has doubts, they can ask resource person, please.
Yes, you can ask any questions. And these, you know what is the best part of enzyme? It is made from the, once we clean the home or whatever we are cleaning, when it drains out of the drain, 1 liter of enzyme, this enzyme can clean 1,000 liters of uh, sewage water. So this enzyme is that powerful, and it can be done with the food waste. I don't find anything negative in this. So I'm open for it. If you have any questions, please do ask me.
Ma'am, I have one doubt.
Yes.
I am
Yes,
Dr.
please.
Mohammed Bakshu.
Yes.
Some of the industries, such as cloth dyeing industries, they emit some of the color materials, color, which are dyeing for the fabrics. Are they also
Yes.
degraded by your solution, biozyme solution?
Yes. Yes. And I any kind of water, whichever industry, whether it's a construction industry or it's a production industry or it's a manufacturing industry, textile you take or machinery you take or pesticide or medicine, any kind of industry, wherever they use the water, they can use the enzymes.
Yeah.
Even agriculture field, they can use it.
Thank you. Thank you, madam.
Yeah.
Session.
Ma'am, is there any expiry for this enzyme?
No, there's no expiry for this. Once it is there, it can remain. There's no expiry. That's the best part of it.
Any more doubts from the audience?
Preeti, you can emphasize on the internship
Yeah.
Science and Transparency Academy, which is open
Yeah.
for students. And at the same time, what could PEA do for the betterment of this college and university at the university level? How
Sir, kindly
the college or
introduce
university
yourself.
can
Kindly introduce yourself.
collaborate?
Sir, kindly introduce yourself.
Shrikant is my colleague. We are all the trustees in this BEA. So we are actually, that is why we are talking about the internship here. And we can definitely do a lot of things with the colleges. The students can join us. We can take up and do the projects. Students can be a part of these projects where they learn and they do. So these enzymes can be prepared in the college by students, and it can be used for all the practical purposes in the colleges. College can adopt a lake or whatever small pond they have, they can maintain that with bioenzyme. So there are a lot of prospects, and students can definitely do a lot of things because when they learn by doing all these things within their campus, it becomes very handy when they go or when they pass out of the college and they have a lot of clarity what they need to do. Today we are just studying, and we are studying because we need to get degree or a job. But what are we doing with our degree? What are we doing with our knowledge? What are we contributing back to our society? That is totally missing. And I feel students can definitely play a very big role. And we can introduce our courses also in your college where they learn it and they do it. So a lot of things can be done. And if this happens in Andhra, in Chittoor, it will be the first college in entire Andhra and Telangana area.
Yeah, really, we are fortunate to start now.
Yes.
30 hours certificate course we are planning to start with your collaboration.
Yeah.
Now, as per new education policy, from last year onwards, students will do one community project per year, ma'am, actually, as to get the credits for pass.
Mhm.
So we have given a number of projects to the students they are doing in the summer. This has really thrown light
Yeah,
and
indeed.
adopt some of the ponds nearby Chittoor, which are really dirty. So the municipality take care. We just go from the volunteers, NSS and NCC volunteers, we just go remove the plastic and used to come. But this has given very good idea, ma'am. We'll proceed with it. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
very much. Shrikant, you have something to say?
Madam, it's my turn, madam.
Yes, very good morning. Good afternoon. I mean, precisely in another 15 minutes. So, this is Shrikant, one of the founder trustees of Bioenzymes Entrepreneurs Academy. So, Preeti is my colleague, and I'm very happy to be involved in this particular journey along with Preeti. So, I take a lot of inspiration from Preeti myself. And what I would like to emphasize here on is Chittoor as a district that I know because I am born and raised in Hyderabad, so I have little knowledge about the nitty-gritties of the state, Andhra as well as Telangana. And Chittoor, what I understand, is one of the largest producers of lemons. And we have established quite a few entrepreneurs in and around Chittoor area, in Velur, in Arani, and most of these entrepreneurs they pick up lemons from Chittoor. So a lot of lemons are being produced in Chittoor. So we have been supporting a lot of farmers in Chittoor by buying lemons. Now, when we do this activity with bioenzymes, we are not only working towards the betterment of planet, we are also working towards the betterment of people. We are raising the economic level of the farmers who are associated with farming. So technically, Chittoor is a place where a lot of lemons are being picked up. So the college can also take up this as a project, implement it, produce bioenzymes, and also Bioenzymes Entrepreneurs Academy can offer all support in terms of training, in terms of research and development, in terms of product development, in terms of product testing, in terms of validating it, calibrating it, and also can provide ideas on how the particular college or a university become completely self-sustainable so that they don't depend on any other market sold chemicals. And at the same time, if the college has a trust or anything, any private body, they can brand this particular bioenzyme and they can sell it out in market so that there could be an added revenue generation for the institution, which can be utilized. The revenue, the money or profit which has been obtained from this particular aspect can be utilized in growing more trees in the campus. They can grow. They can have horticulture, in the campus, and make the campus completely a green carpet. So that is a kind of potential that Bioenzymes has got, and with this project, the student community directly or indirectly will be supporting the farmer community. So that's how we bridge, link, and connect communities across the country.
That's really inspiring, sir. We will be really lucky enough to start all this with your collaboration. Shrikant, sir, given very good account on your where our students can take hold and become entrepreneurs in the future. Actually, we are looking for this type of non-profitable organizations where our students can collaborate and do those type of community projects in their own habitat. Thank you very much, sir. Ma'am, can we share your mail ID and all to the delegates so that if they have any doubts and if they
Yes,
come?
please. Yes, please. You can definitely share our email ID. And we have the membership also open for
Yeah,
students and
yeah.
for anybody who wants
Yes,
to
sir.
join
I have
us
gone to the
and get
website
experience.
and already I have shared that website for college students and faculty, ma'am.
Yeah.
Site address and those things to our students.
Yeah. So we
Uh,
will definitely see and see how do we promote more and more people because this As I said, that the earth belongs to all of us and we all need to do. Yes, Shashikiran. Yes, Shashikiran. You had some doubt, somebody was asking.
Yes. Ask Ceci, please.
He left. Anybody else?
Okay, ma'am, I'll ask the students to mail you, ma'am, if they have any more queries.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll share with the students. Now, I request Dr. Mirasat, sir, to say the vote of thanks for this session.
Thank you, Ma. Yes, after hearing this session, we are very much got interested on this ecological balance. Preeti ma'am has given very good picture on this subject. She touched all the wings, all the people in our society, the students, the scholars, the scientists, the teachers. For all, they have. She has given very good touch to balance the ecology on this world. She has started her NGO. It is a very good motto. Now, on this occasion, she has given the bioenzymes, potentials, and facts. In our daily life, we are doing very much loss for this ecology on this earth. In each and every activity of ourselves, at home, outside the home, in the field, in the laboratory, wherever you go, we are doing much loss for the ecological system. At the same time, Preeti ma'am touched the water and the soil pollution. How we are doing much harmness for these two aspects. And at the same time, she discovered the use of bioenzymes and stopped using chemical-based cleaners at home. Started consuming less, reduced buying anything that came in plastic, etc. And we are very much thankful to our Preeti ma'am, and she is also very kind enough to start a startup here in this institution to mobilize the youth who are the very important, who has very important role for the future. So the students can do wonders by your suggestions and cooperation in the future. On behalf of our institution, our staff, our students, we are very much thankful to you, ma'am. You have given very good lecture on this occasion, and we are very blessed with this lecture. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Mirasat, sir. And thank you, Mrs. Preeti Rao. Really, your lecture was very inspiring. All of us enjoyed it. And you have given more ideas for the community projects for us. And we'll be in touch with you and with your team members. And thank you, Srikanth, sir, also.
Thank you so much. That was absolutely a pleasure. My pleasure to be in this session. I express my heartful gratitude for Preeti to extend this particular invitation to us all. And on behalf of Barnes and Saunders Academy, I wish the college all success in the endeavor of making the planet, safe place to live.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
సో మేడం ఒక చిన్న వీడియో ప్లే చేస్తుందా ఈ మధ్యలో 2 minutes?
Yeah, before going to the next session, I request all the delegates to take a short break by watching this video.
The idea of World Environment Day was born 50 years ago at
The conference on the human environment in Stockholm. It was born out of the understanding that we need to stand up to protect the air, the land, water on which we all depend. It was born out of an understanding that the power of people matters and matters greatly. Today, as we look to a present and a future of heat waves, droughts, floods, wildfires, pandemics, dirty air, and plastic-ridden oceans, and yes, wars. Action is more important than ever, and we're running against the clock. And this is on all of us. This means politicians who see beyond the election cycle to intergenerational wins. This means financial institutions that finance the planet. This means businesses that account for nature. This means a just and clean energy transition. This means people making smarter choices on what we eat, what we wear, and how we live. And this means cities where we can breathe. And this means legislators who protect the human right to a healthy environment. This movement that began in 1972 stands at a critical juncture today. It's now or never, because we are one people and we have only one earth. We have only one home, and that is worth standing up for.
చిన్న టీచర్ చెప్పేది
ఇప్పుడు మునయ్య సార్ ఉన్నారు ఆన్లైన్లో. Sir, Dr. Munay, sir.
Hello.
Yes. Now.
Ready, sir?
Yes. You can introduce our second guest speaker.
Okay.
You can start.
Sir, Uday sir, can you hear to our voice now?
Yes, please.
Yeah, please.
Hello. Sir, good afternoon to all the participants of today's webinar. Sir, may I audible, sir?
Yes.
Sir, it's my immense pleasure to introduce Mr. Uday Singh Gautam Garu as a sanitation and environment consultant and urban planner, Andhra Pradesh and the Telangana urban local bodies. A brief introduction of Dr. Uday Singh Gautam ji was a graduate in mechanical engineering, law and urban development, was a postgraduate in sustainable development, disaster mitigation and social work. Sir worked as a environment engineer in municipalities of Andhra Pradesh since 2005. In Tenali municipality, under his guidance, achieved great results in solid waste management, and the municipality received 14 national awards from year 2010 to 2016. While working as
క్లూస్ కాస్తుంది మేడం లోపల
ఏమన్నా ఇది
The city received
కాదు కాదు ఇప్పుడు
and the third team award consecutive.
స్పీకర్ పెట్టండి
Sir conducted online course for water sanitation and environment ward amenities on urban sanitation and waste management subject on behalf of Gram Ward Sachivalayam Department of Government of Andhra Pradesh. He also expert for Swachh Sarvekshan ranking of Government of India for the states of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana urban local bodies.
సౌండ్
Sir also experts in the field of solid waste management, liquid waste management and facial flush
ఇది ఆన్
management.
చేయవు సార్ సిస్టమ్
Under this technology, today are presenting topic on sanitation and the environment procedure of webinar. I request Uday Singh Sarji to proceed to present his speech. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Dr. Munir sir. Sir, if you are ready, you can start with your presentation, sir. If anything not audible or screen is not visible, we'll let you know, please.
Is my screen visible for my PowerPoint presentation?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can see your screen.
I'll start my presentation. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I want to thank Madam Sujana Garu for contacting in second time to be a part of your team, and I thank personally the principal of the college. Earlier, I have the opportunity of visiting your college for one or two seminars and making a presentation. And this time it is an auspicious day, World Environment Day, a dream day for every environmentalist who hope for something to do better, to think better, to plan better. So with this, I would like also to acknowledge that whatever I have done till now,
sound out.
Only because of me, but it's a very teamwork. It's a very good teamwork, and I also one of the team member. Whatever the thoughts that I am having towards protecting the environment, I could able to express, plan, I could able to operate at the ground level. It's a great dream for the while working for the at Visakhapatnam. Coronavirus. A lot of opportunity, all of us to meet online, so that we are saving a lot of emissions by not traveling to distances. I think this is one of the help that is given. So today's topic from my side is my action for survival. I think this year's Environment Day is completely focused on only one earth. We have to remember that there is only one earth. So whatever we can do to reduce the environment pollution is our responsibility, and government of India very much is on plastic management this year as per the directions issued by the National Green Tribunal. Plastic waste management means very much focused on implementation ban on single-use plastic. So I am also focusing in my presentation what is plastic, how plastics are differentiated, and what is the single-use plastic, and from when ban is implemented, what are the alternatives available, what are the best practices so far done. And then if we want to plan in our college, if we want to plan in our colony, if we want to plan in our town, what are the different steps that we can do so that even a little improvement definitely from individual side
is
will
similar
lead to a greater victory
It is
at a larger
a
level. So this is what my conversation will be.
easy.
So as we know that plastic is an artificial substance made from carbon atoms linked to the chain. And the properties of plastic is non-ductile, won't conduct heat and density. That means it can be very easily moved in any shape with a little bit of heating, and it resists corrosion. And it also having resistance to any chemicals. That means chemicals can be stored in different plastic containers. So because of these all positive properties, plastic has been loved by the whole world. Actually. It has been using and replacing several regular and natural and old items. Then plastic waste is a waste which we have utilized and then returned. So the accumulation of plastic objects into plastic waste, from the screen you can see that in India, Maharashtra is the largest plastic producing state, followed by Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh and Karnataka. The figures are very tentative, collected in the year 2015 and 16 through a survey. But originally, if we just imagine you go to a village, you just take your college campus or your surrounding colonies, you can see how much plastic we are littering outside. When you go to villages, you can see that lot of plastic littered outside. Even if you go to agricultural lands, there also you can see plastic has been littered. So plastic waste is the biggest concern. This disposal, how to deal with the disposal, is the biggest concern to every individual. It is not the responsibility of the ULB, but also collective responsibility of every individual. So this is the biggest concern. That's why we are concentrating. The government is concentrating. But plastic has many valuable uses that it can be utilized as a recycling plastic to make another product. But the problem is that who is going to handle this waste very responsibly to a responsible recycler? Because it is not happening, the plastic has been littered outside. So the fact about plastic recycling also we have to understand. What we are thinking, and I have also faced several times questions that when plastic can be recycled while you are banning it, you encourage the recycling, you can give subsidies to recycling people so that the plastic will survive in the nature. One of the facts is that not all plastic is recyclable. Only small amount of plastic is having things like PET, HDPE, LDPE, DP, PS and EPS, and not all plastic can be recycled. And most of the time, we have seen that PET, HDPE, LDPE are sent for the recycling, whereas PET contributes in a very larger scale to make other forms. The problem is that DPE, EPS, and EPS is very difficult to recycle. And the only is to safely incinerate them.
అది ఆఫ్ చేసేయండి.
The temperature is more than 2000 degrees Celsius. Like so it's a religion. They also burn inside. It's a very difficult factor. We have seen the surrounding plastic. Both the environment, usually very harmful gases to the environment. So this is the fact about that not all plastic is recycled. The second fact is that not all plastic is segregated equal. That means the plastic switches are for 7 forms, starting from PET. The plastic that we try to recycle, the second material that is coming after recycling will not be equal quality. Sometimes we need to mix the Islam. That means all prospects are not equal and they cannot do itself. They very determination and they deserve it. Now there is nothing that's not actually listen. Why we are talking about listen? We have seen that there are ups and things like in shops, but it has been replaced with paper. The fact is that paper is having a powerful effect inside the paper. So that we see
Excuse me, sir. Sorry for. Sorry, are you moving the slides? Slides not moving. Sorry, it is the first slide only, sir. Yes, sir. Now it is okay.
plastic package by manufacturer is to take back after the responsibility. So they are nominated as plastic recyclers. Coca-Cola has come up with an idea that establishes plastic so we are taking such a mindset of mind and insurance or with the company number. So this is the one way we can implement all extractions, waters and e-vessels. Definitely we see a lot of activity. We can see many visuals in the company. So this is the last slide. So how to implement, how effectively we can implement ban is identifying the right stakeholders. If we this
Thank you very much, sir. This session is for discussion. Now the session is open for discussion. The Rohiti ma'am, hand is raised. You can ask questions. Convey to the message. Thank you. It was very nice. Whatever you have covered is fantastically done. And I just wanted to tell you how much I can or probably you can help. This is again when we recycle plastic and what is used in recycled plastic. collaborated with it. And actually, we are looking forward to have MOUs with non-profitable NGOs and municipality of Putti. So we'll design a plan of action for it and contact you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Sir, we missed you offline. It was really a wonderful session. And other seminars when you were in our college, it was really very lively and it was equally good today.
Definitely. I'll be in close contact with your college.
So we are looking forward to another offline session, sir. Maybe in the month of August or September, we'll have to conduct some workshops so that you can come down and teach our students everything. So, any doubts for the delegates? You can just discuss with our resource person, Dr. Uday Singh Gautam garu.
One thing I can state to students that you do something differently at the society level, and this is an opportunity for you to remember your work. Your student as a student at a college
Yes, sir.
Actually, since we are in an autonomous stream, we have planning of experiential learning and we are observing our students also enjoying that. Sir. At the first phase, we are given some community projects for this summer camp. So we will be continuing and our teachers are also very much enthusiastic and looking forward for the new projects. And with collaboration with some NGOs and government organizations to move forward. Since we are only academicians, we have to go along with our CC administration. We have certain limitations. But since this is autonomous college, we have bit liberty in the curriculum, changing the curriculum framework. We will be doing it, sir. We'll take your advice and we'll design as per Kriti Rao ma'am said, and we'll design some certificate courses of 30 hours or 60 hours where you can come and train our students so they can be part of your organization and not only as students, as part of the society. They will be continuing this activities like
Chittoor 40 watts. And our 40 watts are secretariats. Our 40 watts are 40 secretariats and 40 secretaries. They are very much qualified. Most of them are postgraduates. And your Chittoor collector Harinarayan is an excellent IAS officer. With him I worked in Visakhapatnam. So your student can go to one secretariat, start working on 1 or 2 days with the ward secretary. He will come to know the facts at the ground level. So whatever the knowledge that he acquired during his studies, can he contribute a little bit in improving the situation?
Sir, in your new curriculum paper, the entire final semester, 3 months, we are just given for experience and learning for students. So those people will be entering into 6th semester next year. So as a part of 20 days, 30 days, we are giving some projects now. So if it, whatever we feel, if we achieve that goals, we will be moving forward to that, sir. Anybody else? Any more doubts? Anyway, I'll be sharing sir's number and mail ID in the groups. So you can post it anytime. He's a very friendly man. If you call him in midnight also, sir will answer your call. So he's more flexible person as he was shown many alternatives for plastic. He's also very good in showing alternatives and designing our programs. So I should thank Uday sir for designing this webinar. He's the one who helped me to design the brochure for this. Thank you very much, sir. On this occasion, I want to say from this dais to all the delegates.
I shared the PPT to your WhatsApp number. You can share.
Yes, sir. I will share it to all the delegates. And I request Preeti Ram ma'am also. Ma'am, if you could share your PowerPoint, we will also share to all the students and other delegates, faculty, ma'am. We have already shared the PowerPoints and all. You have shared to me that the website address and all. So that will be more useful, and that bioenzyme topic is something very new to us, ma'am. Though we know as biologists, but as a theory we know. We have never put into practice, and that was really very lively, and it will be useful for us. It's really inspiring, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad all of you liked it. And this is, we have no other choice now. We have to adopt these kind of alternatives.
Yeah, we'll get into MOUs that mutual understanding, because now you know the higher education institutions, they are under NAC. They have been every time they are accredited by NAC, and we need to show that not only that, we ourselves need to involve the students in the societal work. So for that we need to get into MOUs, so that whether we are there in this institution or not, that system will work. Since it is a government institution, we may not be there in this same institution for much longer time. Our succeeders will continue it if it is an MOU. And we will send our students to them for internships also, summers, and we can plan our curriculum in such a way that every month we can accommodate some students for internship, so that a year long some students, some group of students will be in the lecture. So we will be benefited, same time students will be benefited, society at large.
Wonderful.
And if there are no more doubts, we'll close this session, and I request Dr. Babu, Department of English, to kindly convey our token of thanks to Dr. Uday Singh Gautam Garu, Environmental Consultant of both Telangana and Andhra Pradesh state.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. Sir, I feel it as a prestigious privilege, in fact, to pay my sincere thanks on behalf of my prestigious college, BVKN Government Degree College, Autonomous Chittoor. Sir, it is a fantastic session.
Thank you, sir, for the wonderful token of thanks to our resource persons. And I would like to thank Preeti Rao ma'am for another concept that she'd like to issue certificate on behalf of her institution, her academy, Bioenzyme Entrepreneurs Academy of India, Bangalore. Ma'am, we will share the registered participants' mail IDs and their names, your WhatsApp number, and we would like to thank ma'am. Anyway, we are going to give certificates for this webinar for the shared feedback link after half an hour completing this webinar. Sir, thank you very much, sir. Now, to conclude this webinar, I request Dr. Veera sir, Department of Botany, to say a vote of thanks. Thank you, sir.
Very good afternoon. Yes, today's very best webinar we have conducted. For this, first of all, I would like to thank our experts, Preeti ma'am and Uday Singh Gautam garu, for their practical experience sharing to inculcate a new trend in our delegates and students in protecting the nature. So we thank our experts on behalf of our college, principals, staff and students very much. I thank our webinar convener and secretary, Dr. Sujana Garu and Dr. Muhammad Bakshu Garu for organizing this very useful webinar.
for this day. And at the same time, we thank our principal sir to provide all the facilities and opportunities to conduct this type of seminar, which is made to the day. And I thank our delegates and students who are very much interested in sharing knowledge of today's need. So we must thank all the students and delegates once again for their participation and making this webinar very grand success. Thank you, Bonanda.
Thank you, sir. And once again, thank Dr. Meera Sab, sir, for acknowledging everyone, each and everyone. I would like to thank Dr. Meera Sab, sir, Dr. Sasikala Madam, Dr. Naya, sir, and Dr. Babu, sir, for participating and making this webinar live. So I would like to make some announcements. Those who are registered and completely attended the webinar only will be given the certificates as per our principal's instructions and college norms. And your feedback link will be sent to only those participants who had 100% attendance. And thank you, Gautam sir and Preeti ma'am. Actually, our ideas were waving what to do and how to do something we have to do. But you have directionalized our ideas, you have set our goals so that we will be involving our students in projects and we will be involving our faculty in guiding, being mentors for many projects as well as designing certificate boards with your collaborations and conducting workshops for experiential hands-on training. So thank you very much, and I request all faculty members who have attended this webinar on this auditorium to join us for a photograph, please. I request the resource person also to switch on their videos so that we can have you on the photograph, please.
Just right.
Sir, switch on your video, sir, please, for 1 minute.
I am unable to do. Actually, my video is on only, but I don't know why it is not displaying. The only The only way is to go out and come in. Shall I do it?
Yeah, yes, sir. We can see your photo anyway. Sir, thank you very much, sir, and thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
గంగారాం సార్ ఇప్పుడు జాయిన్ అయ్యారు.
Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us.
లూజ్ కాంటాక్ట్ ఉంది సార్.
ఇది
ఇది ఆడ లూజ్ కాంటాక్ట్ ఉంది.
అదే ప్రాబ్లం.